80% of the work comes back to us. And that includes working here on how I'm going to show up there. Because what comes out of me, from my mouth, from my body, from my gesture, from my energy, is always a result of what is here before what I can bring out. Mm-hmm. Always. There's nothing that comes out of me before something happened inside. That is why we work on the inside. So if I catch myself annoyed with someone, it sits on something I told myself. Hidden should. They should wake up already. Mm-hmm. How many years of workshops do they still need to do? What's wrong with them? Can't they see their suffering? Can they see the suffering that they create and upon others or whatever? So 5 awakening questions. Do you remember them, people? Yeah. What is the first question? What world do I want to live in? In a world in which when someone is not aware of something, people get annoyed with that someone? Is that the world you want? I don't think so. So who do I want to be in that world? And I would say it in a very humble way. I want to be the one working on containing more, with more compassion. The world is not operating on compassion. I want that. I can be the one working on it and bringing it as much as I can. Third question of the 5 questions, okay? What is important to me in that relationship? Whether it's someone close in my life or someone I'm accompanying. This is a very meaningful relationship, very meaningful. Especially because I know I have a lot of influence there. So what is important to you in that relationship? An example can be, in this relationship, what is important to me is truth telling, connection, tenderness, choice. And then the 4th question is, what would I like to have happen in the next conversation we have? And the 5th question is, how do I prepare to that? Now you have the picture. There is something very precious to you, very, very precious to you. That other person is either not seeing it or not sharing it with you. I still want this relationship. I mean, this is not a relationship I want to cut from, right? Because that's another option. But this is not what you're bringing. Someone you're accompanying, you don't want to cut away right away. So there is something that you are here to invest in that. From that place, you ask the questions. You look at that person and you can describe the phenomenon. There is one person wanting one thing, the other person not wanting or not knowing that thing, okay? That is the situation. Given this situation, what world do I want to live in? When this happens, not in general, what world do I want? In specific, when this phenomenon is in place, what world do I want to live in? I will start a world in which, when this happens, what? We can co-hold, for example. Okay? That's a beautiful vision. Is it happening? No. So second question, who do I want to be in this world when this happens? Okay, so the order is, there is a situation which is not simple, but it's happening and it won't stop that fast. I don't want to have the illusion of the fantastic world. No, it does not exist. So when this happens, what world do I want to live in? When this happens, I want people to learn whatever. Yeah, what we just said. Second question, who do I want to be in that world, in the vision, when this happens? Third question, what is important for me in that relationship, given all that we just described? In this relationship, question number 4, what would I like to have happen next time we talk? Because I want to bring this topic. This is an out of the situation conversation. I want to initiate that conversation. Question number 5, how do I prepare for that conversation? So all these questions are for the general way I am in that relationship, and specifically for the next time I meet that person, and or the next time I initiate a new conversation about the relationship. Is you take challenging situation and you start from there. Given that that situation exists, what world do I want to live in?